This is going to be an important show. What episode is this?
236, baby.
236.
Are we not counting the last
Rem's
one, or
back.
did we count it?
No, I counted it. The last one was 235.
Oh, was it?
236. Rem's supposed to talk about something called Count Chocula in July. Last episode, but he wasn't here. You told me to make a note about Count Chocula in July.
You think I'm going to fucking remember the shit I tell you, bud? Come on.
Nope, because it was 2 weeks ago and you missed an episode.
Yeah. Cody, I had 3 thoughts driving home, so I immediately tried to call Randy so he could write them down for me, or just so I get them in text.
Count Chocula in July seems pretty fucking, important. I don't know how you forgot.
What I'm trying to say is, Cody, of the 3 things, I forgot one of them immediately after I told Siri to call Randy.
Oh, you
And
called
I
me
still-
today?
No, I didn't call you. I mean, Siri text Randy. I texted you all my thoughts.
Oh, yeah. You texted me a whole bunch of gobbledygook, and I didn't read it.
Yeah. Is this the correct law? Law number 7?
Nope, that was last week, so I had to do
Right.
that on the fly. Or somebody
Nope,
did.
that was last week's fucker.
Yeah.
Cody, I'm sorry you have to deal with this.
Nah, it's fine.
I got to turn you down. You're so loud.
Oh,
That's better.
I'm so loud.
I ain't turning shit down. I like loud Cody.
Okay.
Turn Randy up. Oh, I missed you guys. Honest to God, I miss you guys.
Fuck off.
Shut up,
Fuck
Cody.
off.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck
Bitch
off
ass-
immediately.
Bitch ass
I don't
mother.
like when mom and daddy
Fucker.
fight.
Look at my high-tech fancy new case for my phone.
Oh, hold on. I want to see it.
Is that a bottle opener?
Oh, that's cool.
That is a stylus that has a keyring, pen tip, screwdrivers, flatten Phillips, and then a keyring.
Fucking Cody's going to be in line somewhere and somebody's like, oh, my shit, my glasses broke. And he's like, hold on. I got you. Boom.
I'm not going to help people. That's for my glasses.
Oh.
And it's got a little holdy strap.
You got a holdy strap on.
And yeah, it's a little holdy strap.
Oh, that's good
because
for your beating
I don't know
off.
why. Yeah, I don't know why, but we just started making phones too fragile and too big for regular normal hands.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we did.
It's just like, oh, I have to buy something
I like
on top of the $300, $400, $600, $1,200 purchase.
that
My
point.
phones were goddamn $300 when I was a kid.
That point in cell phone history where they started to make them as big as mini tablets, and then they quickly realized, oh, wait a second, we shouldn't do that. So they brought the
There's
size
a
back
word
down.
for that. It's called a phablet, and phablets are no-nos.
Shut up,
Unless
Cody,
you-
you
Now they
phablet.
have
Really
the foldy
want a
ones.
phablet.
Shut up, you phablet.
Foldy
Don't-
tablets.
Don't abuse the new word, Papa Cody just told you.
Nope, I'm gonna. That's my
Foldy
thing, and
fab.
you're gonna hate me for
Phablet.
it. Phablet.
What I'm
Oh,
gonna smoke
man.
about it.
Remind me to tell you about
Where's
the
my
food
lighter?
truck, boys.
But what?
Nah.
Food truck. Put that in the notes, Rim.
Food?
Yeah, who's the notes bitch now?
Fuck you, Randy.
Yeah. All right.
Randy.
Let's see.
Randy, focus.
I am. What was I doing?
Do you guys get oxygen yet?
No, Cody. Fuck, I'm running out of my supply to begin with, man. I gotta go restock.
Not-
Regular oxygen?
Not everyone is a fucking
No.
Silicon Valley billionaire, Cody. All right.
It's
Yeah,
air.
We
It's
can't,
air, Randy.
we can't afford oxygen.
Yeah,
Shit's
come
expensive. This Biden economy, man.
on. I started my new job and I was coughing all day. Man, I'm sorry. I don't know what's making me cough. And some guy looked at me dead ass and said, "It's the pollution." I was like, "Oh, thanks."
Man. Did you ever see Don Cheadle as Captain Planet?
No, I've
did
seen him
you?
as War Machine.
Yeah. I think it was a college humor bit, and Don Cheadle goes in blueface to be an unreasonable Captain Planet.
Oh,
It's
did
really
you see the
funny.
Rick and Morty Captain Tina?
No.
Planetina.
No, I
Morty
haven't.
dates her, and then she starts murdering people. It's so
Yeah, she's fucking
hilarious.
crazy.
Yeah, to stop global warming, she starts murdering coal miners. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much the Don Cheadle clip. He just starts annihilating cities as they're the worst thing for the environment.
Who's your favorite, Cody? Before we get started, is it Charmander?
Favorite Pokemon?
Yeah,
Oh god.
Blastoise,
Favorite? No.
Orgasmo.
No, it's not a Pokemon. Let's.
Oh, I know.
Who's my favorite? I'm gonna go recent and say Boltund.
What?
Oh,
You just said the
fuck
first
electric
250 are the
handbook.
only ones that fucking matter. And
No,
you pick
I
one-
said once there's more than 200, you didn't listen. And I know you didn't listen because we have this taped. I said as soon as there's more than 250, you have to have favorites and can't love them all. I didn't say the only valid ones are the first 250, you racist Gen 2er.
It's all saying true. All right.
That was my first Pokemon card, actually. A Sandshrew.
That's my
Sandshrew?
favorite.
Yeah, that was my first Pokemon card.
Have you seen a Lowlands Sandshrew?
Yeah, it's Ice and Steel type now.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, hey, the music's playing.
Yeah.
Am I
I don't
recording?
know. What does that mean?
We got to do something here.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Episode 236 of the Rich Stickman Show. The podcast is slightly better than mediocre. I am your host, Rem. I'm well rested. Feeling amazing.
Oh.
God damn it. Sometimes you need 2 weeks off. I was really sick, though. I'm here. Randy's coughing. He forgot shit. He just woke up. Cody's bright. Real bright. Like melted bright. Anyways, Randy, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, well, I have a disposable weed thing.
Okay.
Aren't all things disposable if you try hard enough,
I mean,
Randy?
even people, right?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the laws of power have taught us for sure. That was
You
like
think-
last week's law, especially.
Yeah, everyone thinks I have no kids.
You ever think someone got like really mad
I love
one day
leaving the pregnant pause as the punchline.
and
Yeah, what up?
threw their cremated remains away? Like, you know, fuck this guy. He left me no money. I'm throwing his ashes in the garbage.
That
What
was
do you
my
think is
sister. I thought she'd draw.
Oh,
better.
there's Reddit posts of that.
Of like terrible things that happened to ashes?
Yeah.
No shit.
Like I didn't like my father. I you know, he was racist, so like I you know, like mixed him into a cinder block and threw him like into the like road or
You know what's
something
funny
like
is that father probably didn't become racist till after 2016 when racism became, I don't know, everywhere for everybody on everything if you didn't like him. You know what I mean?
I'm touching that.
It's tricky.
Like
It's
Randy
tricky,
Randy
man.
comes from a truly racist family, you know, but there's a lot of fake racism out there that we just attribute.
You, Rim. You're from a racist family too, motherfucker. You're
You know,
Italian.
Randy's got that authentic racist family. He doesn't have that, you know, pretend racist family. He's the real McCoy.
Mhm.
No asterisk, no preservatives in this racism.
Yeah. Cody, how you doing, bud?
All natural racism.
Yeah.
Grown in the heartland of America.
That's an episode title.
I can say that because I'm from Missouri. Or
They just legalized weed.
grew up in-
Congratulations.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were the
Congratulations,
22nd
Spaghetti.
state of the nation.
Spaghetti no longer
Yeah,
worried about
Spaghetti.
getting arrested for his weed use. Because
Missouri loves company.
they would
yes.
love him in prison, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, hey, I'm back. We're back. We're doing a thing. It's 236. Last week's episode does count. Thank you, gentlemen, for stepping in.
We did
Taking
it.
care of me. I tell you, it was, man, it was one of those bullshit things. Like Thursday afternoon, I'm at work and I'm like, all of a sudden, like, you know what? I don't think I feel well. And it progressively gets worse. You know, then I got the chills, right? And I was too hot and then too cold and too hot and too cold and everything hurt. Like my whole body was like, slept terrible that night. I didn't really call out sick from work. I told my boss on Friday morning at 5 a.m. I have my laptop. I'll do my meetings from home. Yeah. But it was kind of calling out
we
sick
can
from
do
work.
that.
First time in years.
We
Yeah.
can do that as a history now. It's just like, hey, I did this for 2 months. You can give me like a day. You can give me a day in like self-pandemic mode.
Yeah. I mean, I got 1,000 hours of sick leave, so like 8 hours here is not going to affect me.
Isn't that
but
fun?
I still
Isn't that just
worked.
fun to know. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's 6
like,
months,
you,
Cody.
yeah, like you don't take them, but like it's there and you can like look at the sexy big number.
Yeah.
My company caps at
But the-
520.
Well, that sucks, bud.
But the thing though, like I used to be like that, and then I remember I had this boss like that looked at all my like banked up hours and literally was just like, I need you to take these
Oh.
because if the company goes under, I'm liable to pay you for this like time. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I need you to take these so you don't like,
So you don't
know,
bankrupt me?
this was like the floor. Yeah. This was like the floor with like Travis.
Fuck, Cody, what's
and,
your
like,
number?
You know, others.
Like, because
What-
I'm just
what is
saying,
my-
like, you're going to bankrupt the company with your sick hours?
No, like just as the company was like closing shop.
Oh,
You know what I mean? He was just like, I'm pulling up the stakes and moving like closer to like New York City. So he was just like, I need you guys to like take your sick time. Otherwise, I owe like 2 years of like not 2 years, but like a year worth of like sick vacation times 2 for both of you when the buzzer's running out.
Oh, dope.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, see,
I didn't have a huge number, Randall. Thank you.
my company encourages us to save our sick leave because we don't have like disability or anything. So if you're out for long term, yeah, you got to use that sick leave. And these stupid assholes, these young kids, I don't feel like going to work, so they just call up because they don't feel like it. But guess what? It runs out. So then all of a sudden you're calling out. You're not
It
getting
does.
paid.
It does bottom out.
Yeah, you know, because we don't start with a set amount; we accumulate it all. So, anyways,
Yeah.
I'm alive.
And it looks suspicious if your like vacation time is next to your sick leave.
Yeah.
I've heard HR looks at that like very like, oh,
Well, that-
you had the flu before going to Panama.
That's one of our things. Like when we have excessive sick leave, they say, "How's the annual leave?" Because we have annual leave and sick leave. And
it's two.
Yeah, when usually
two things that
your zero and the AL increases the use of your SL because you want to get paid. But not me. You can't do that shit no more. You got to show me a doctor's note before you're taking sick leave. Fuck off.
I hate that concept. I really do.
Yeah, I know it's terrible. I have to play the game.
You know how
Cody.
easy it
I'm
is to
next
get a
to human.
doctor's note now? I can pull it up on my iPad. Boop, boop,
You can
boop,
literally
boop.
type with shit yourself.
Yeah.
You can. There was a service in New York that would like just be a doctor's note
Oh, really?
for you to like buy. Yeah, it was called like Hangover Doctors.
Love it.
And they serviced the city and the Long Island, and they would come in a van, hook you up to an IV,
That's amazing.
and you could buy a doctor's note off of them for like a few $100s, telling work that you can't go in.
Well, hey, Cody, I
Never did it.
2 weeks ago I mentioned it was Promotion Watch 2022.
Yes.
I had my interview yesterday, and I won't know the results until this weekend. I was hoping I'd
Isn't
come
that
on.
fun?
I know, but I'm feeling really good because you know what I did, Cody. All right, and listen
What'd you do?
to all you low testosterone males out there. Got to grow that testosterone. You got to show your balls, and instead
How do you? Oh,
And instead of letting them interview you, you take control of that motherfucking interview, right? I made a whole presentation. I did a whole PowerPoint, right? I sold my ideas and my vision, where I've been, where I want to go. Answered, because I knew what was coming for questions. I've done a few of these. I answered all the questions before they even got asked. And before I started, I said to my boss, I said, you know, I know you've probably done a lot of interviews lately, and I'd like to make this easy for you. So allow me to do my presentation, and then I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have after. Fucking killed it. I inspired him so much that he used some of my shit in a teleconference we had today. Then he called me after. He said, "Sorry, I didn't mean to steal from you, but I was just inspired by what you said, and it was really good." So I got.
that's how you know you did a good job
Yeah.
when it's stolen. You know, you had something if somebody else quote unquote steals it.
And
Yeah,
I
and
had this.
FHC, if I had to quit listening to them, I kept stealing their shit on accident.
See, you're not supposed to admit that on the air, Randy.
No.
By the way, my high ass like hit my keyboard and broke the waveform, so we have to tail slate.
I hate all of you. Fucking. This is why
Really
I want to quit the show.
stupid.
God,
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's only like 4 seconds, but it is a fucking thing now. But
Yeah. All right. So what I'm trying to say is,
professional.
take control of your future, everybody. You can do it. You can do it. But you got.
You know what a good
try.
first step of this I've noticed is learning how to say no without feeling guilty or looking like an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is-
Essentialism.
Is God damn it! I hate Randy. I'm trying to articulate something, and he just
steals
takes
your
my
shit.
steering wheel and just swerves
Yeah.
into the Jersey barrier.
That's why he quit.
That's what he
FHC.
does. Jersey barrier Randy.
Yeah. That's me. I like
Write that down, Cody. Write that down. That's good. I like it.
And you, what
Jersey barrier, Randy.
Jersey barrier Randy? Yeah.
Hey, but you guys.
It's one of those. Yeah, go ahead.
I'd say you guys did a good job last week pulling it together. Of the first 20 minutes, I think you have like 3 minutes of silence total because you fucking guys keep goddamn long pauses.
We were thinking.
What are you talking about? In the middle of the show?
Yeah, Cody's looking up
When we're
laws of
going?
power and shit. But you guys had to pull it together last minute. I understand.
That's not me. Randy fucking dropped the fucking wet chicken.
I was trying not to be
Yeah.
so harsh, but you're right because Randy's at a campfire on his fucking
Yeah,
on
God
his
damn it.
his
It was
My
anniversary.
fucking
I'm ready to go.
anniversary. All right.
Happy anniversary, Randy and Kristen.
Well, you shouldn't have fucking married your wife this date
It was,
year ago.
it was the only
You-
time that the guy was married.
fucking
this was available.
inconsiderate man.
Okay.
You're rude.
Yeah,
You're fucking rude.
you should have gotten married on our annual break.
You should have
Oh, yeah.
given me notice when you were getting married. Or no, you should have asked me for approval
Yeah,
Were you even around?
when you were getting
yeah, he was.
No.
I think we pre-recorded the
Oh,
show.
everyone's around. I wasn't born like a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cody was on the show then, though, 'cause
No.
it was last November. And I think we recorded that episode like a week ahead of time because something else was going on that I needed off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's not like Cody
I'm
and
a-
I did a show by ourselves.
I'm a
next time you get
year-round
sick-
hemorrhoid.
Let's record ahead of time.
All right. I'll think about it.
Maybe we should just get one in the can. We'll do 2 tonight.
No, not
That,
tonight.
that way we're always ahead.
Nobody else took a nap like you did.
I was a power nap. Amara checked in on me. I have a witness.
Wow.
Oh, Kristen checked in on me a couple times. She was pissed.
No. Well,
Cody, you're back in Hawaii.
yeah.
Right? How's that
Yeah,
going?
man. It's good. It's nice.
Yeah.
You always like shitting in your own toilet, even though it's broken somehow. You know what I mean?
Do you miss it? Do you miss
It's nice.
Alabama?
I do. I did. Like there's like I had the brain light up from liking new food, so I'm very excited about that. It's just like
See,
yeah.
Cody, I appreciate that. As you say, I miss Alabama. You know why? Because we live in a stupid society right now where people like there's
Why is that?
there's
Oh,
half
shit.
half of the country automatically thinks that everybody in Alabama is stupid, which is not the case.
No.
Yeah,
What
They're-
half of the
they're-
country? Is it like the left half?
possibly.
It's just one of the it's literally all it is it's one of the funnier state names to say.
Alabama.
Yeah,
Alabama?
It's right there next to Mississippi,
Yeah.
like geographically and in a fun way to say.
And Mississippi
fun
is the most
cadence
fun thing
meter.
to spell in the world. MISSISSIPPI.
That's too fast.
Yeah,
It's got PP in it.
PP for PP.
So when you got back to Hawaii, did you have like an instant craving for shrimp and grits or some type of something that you couldn't get around there? That you tried to make yourself?
Immediately like tried to find like nearest gumbo substitute, but you can't do that.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, fuck, this is good. I like it. It's got the savory umami in it. You know what I mean? It's not, it's seafood, but it's not like sushi, which is like, what I think of as seafood. But it's just like, lovely.
Oh, speaking of seafood,
What?
real quick, I'm really proud of myself. I haven't told my father yet. I'm going to tell him this weekend at his birthday party, but
You're coming out?
I wish.
Finally.
No, maybe in the future. Am I coming out? No, not yet. I'm not ready for that yet. But, but I opened an oyster by myself. 2 oysters, actually. I figured it out. And
Because
I
you're
am
a
now a
big
man.
boy.
I'm now a man. I opened an oyster.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass, America. I did it.
Oh, dude. Amara's family took me to an oyster house called Wenzel's when I was in Alabama.
Yeah?
And they were just this goddamn human machine that just knife in, pry, flick out, all in like, one motion.
Yeah.
And he just sat there and did like, 4 dozen. Like it was like, a fucking Tuesday.
I
It
love
might have
those
been a
guys.
Tuesday.
And then you can sit there and talk to them and say, hey, let me see your hand. Tell me about that one. Tell me about that one. Tell me about that
No,
one.
don't do that because they're busy fucking shucking oysters.
I mean, not when he's
I
when
hate
he's
that.
shucking oysters.
I hate that, you son of a bitch.
No.
You see where the man's worth is, and you jam up his fucking
No,
day.
see, there is this place in Rhode Island, Hemingway's, okay? And I didn't go there when I was in Rhode Island earlier this
Sure.
year, but I went there in 2016. And there was a guy who's actually at an actual raw bar. All right. It's a whole all these counters full of ice and shellfish, and he's just sitting there just opening shit up as you want it. So it's like a bartender. You can talk to him.
Oh yeah, it was right next to the bartender. But like, there's enough space so like, don't talk to me for drinks.
Yeah.
Don't talk to him for seafood.
But somebody will inevitably come up to him for drinks.
Probably.
Maybe not in
Probably
Alabama
on
because people are
Fridays
smarter
and
in Alabama.
Saturdays.
There's
There's
they're
no
polite.
Alabama. They're only in Alabama.
Okay, but they're polite.
I got a bunch of delicious. Yeah, like I think I told you and Randy about it, but there's a chicken place called Fusakli's that beats the shit out of fucking KFC like 7 days of the week.
Does it
say
beat the shit out of
Zaxby's?
Chick-fil-A?
That's different enough.
Okay.
Where I say like it's a non-compete because Fusakli's is more of the tender and dipping sauce lane.
Yeah, he said
I thought you said-
Fusakli's.
Oh, okay.
Fusakli's,
I thought Korean
yeah,
fried
southern
chicken was the best.
It is.
That's good too, but see, we call that.
We got some
I
weird.
was gonna say like we call that like a karage, but that's a Japanese word.
I love
confused.
Japanese words. Cody, I was watching this YouTube video yesterday. This Japanese dude went to this island, Onukugima. It was an island. It's a small one in Fukushima Prefecture, right? And it's inhabited by rabbits. It used to be like a poison gas facility, and it was taken off the
Righto.
maps for years and years and years so they could hide it. And then someone, they got rid of all the poison gas. Someone released like 8 rabbits onto it, and they all multiplied. So there's rabbits fucking everywhere. And they have a little hotel on it that you can stay at. It was neat.
Oh, that sounds like the world my daughter made in Minecraft, where she spawned too many rabbits.
Yeah.
And you can't go near the rabbit house, or it
Oh, I did
crashes
that
your
with
computer.
chickens. Yeah, I did that with chickens.
Yeah.
This asshole's like walking around this island. He's like feeding these rabbits and shit. Like he's never seen a rabbit before. I'm like, oh, dude, they're fucking rabbits, man. Like, come on. It's fucking annoying. Rabbit shit everywhere. All right.
Yeah.
Let's.
Have you ever eaten rabbit?
I have. It's delicious when it's prepared right.
Stew, yeah, and stew. It's really good.
I like the Italian way is they saute it and then throw it in the oven.
What's the Italian word for rabbit?
Fuck. It's fuck.
Would you say they saute it and throw it in ham? Did
No,
I
in the oven.
hear that
In
right?
the oven.
In the
It's
oven.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do they call it? How do you do?
Rabbit
like a stereotypical Italian.
translation.
It's a
Do it.
rabbit.
Potatoes. Oh,
I don't know.
Coniglia
That's
and
not what it's-
coniglio. If it's a
Coniglia.
female rabbit, it's coniglia.
Rim sucks at Italian. Part 1.
What are you talking about? I suck at Italian. I don't know it.
Yeah.
When my grandmother was
So
alive,
nice.
I would communicate with her by her facial
Nice
expressions when
sauteed
she was talking.
coniglia.
By her facial expression.
Yeah, because if she was talking really loud but she was smiling, I knew she was happy about something, so I'd nod it. Oh yeah, yeah. And if she was talking but she wasn't smiling, I was like, oh,
Oh, I did that through high school.
oh. But in your language class?
No, just through the entire thing.
Oh, because you didn't know how to talk to people then, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't know how to talk to people. And they're just like, how do you always have the right answer? It's just like, you can literally just remember like the 10 things they ask you to and get an A in the class.
Yep.
So I literally just did that without like actually learning anything in high school.
Yeah.
And like if you went to high school now, Cody, you'd be so much more better off because you could do what you did in high school and you can get all the extra learning done on YouTube.
Yeah, and now nobody's having sex.
Yeah.
I just hate that like there's some things on YouTube that are not only like incorrect but also dangerous to try to attempt. Like Mara like turned me on to I hate not knowing the name. That's always Cody. No attribute Cody. Mara turned me on to this YouTube channel that was just like false cooking hacks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever gotten burned by one of those? Like, oh, hey, look, you can make like this complicated meal in 7 minutes if you put these things in a cup and then microwave it.
Yeah. My wife tried it once
Yeah.
and the shit never works.
Yeah. What was it? What was the thing she tried? I got burned by it. Like, oh, all you got to do is put brownie mix in an egg in a mug and then like nuke it for like 20 minutes and it's a cake.
Yeah, mug
It's a mug cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky
And
enough,
it rises up out of the mug and it is like a little like thick souffle thing.
and if you're lucky enough to get it to cook and you eat it, good luck cleaning that motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, that got me too. And then I was just like, I need research before doing any of this. And I immediately made it too ambitious for me to do because I'm a lazy motherfucker.
See,
but like there's this nice lady who just goes through like all these things and it's just like half of these don't work and the other half are dangerous. And like the most dangerous one was just like how to like make spun caramel, and it was just like, oh, drizzle melted caramel onto like a spinning like egg beater blade. and it makes like a fun like light
Yeah.
curly like sculpture that can like go around cakes
On
like
your
a garland.
windows, though.
Or like no, if it goes on yourself, because you need for caramel to melt, it needs to be like 300 degrees or something like that.
Oh,
And that's
ouch.
enough to like burn everyone. That's enough to like give everyone in the kitchen like
Third-degree burns,
two or three third-degree burns,
Yeah.
because it's making bands as it spins.
You want to
'cause
come
it's
over for a
viscous
blister
fluid.
party? We're gonna have one.
No,
My wife will do that
Yeah,
shit to me.
it's-
Like, we'll think of things to eat for dinner, right? And she'll start looking up recipes and start sending me these stupid recipes with all this fucking complicated steps. And I'm like, what are you doing? I don't need this shit. Just give me an idea and I'll figure the rest out, because I'm really good at what I do when I cook. I don't want to follow all these fucking steps.
you do sound well traversed in the kitchen.
See,
sir.
the thing is, Cody, you need to know how you want your food to taste. Once you know how you want it to taste and how to get there, like, you can cook anything. The right amount of salt, the spices, how to cook it. Are you going to braise it in this real quick? Are you going to do the thing with the sear? Are you going to deep fry a little bit? Are you going to the grill? There's a lot, but it's not a lot. You just got to.
I don't know,
attention.
Rim. I think you expect too much out of people. Like,
do.
there's layers to society and how successful you can be. Like, my ex-brother-in-law once got charged extra because he asked his mechanic to refill his overdrive.
See,
I charge
that's-
extra for that. Yeah,
yeah, that's a failing of our educational system.
special job.
Randy.
Yeah, he thought it was NOS. He thought that he hit the overdrive and
thought he
it
was in
sped his
Fast and
car up and
Furious?
kept him from going off a hill. I was like, "You're a dumb motherfucker, dude."
We I think last episode I was talking about the parent-teacher conferences, and one of the teachers had said that there's a financial course that they could take for math or something. And I said,
The kids.
yeah. And I looked at my son and I'm like, yo, you're taking that class. He's like, what? So if there's a financial class, you're going to take it, because you're going to learn how to use money and how to spend money and how to make money. Boom.
Oh, dude, my daughter taught me about compound interest yesterday. I was like,
See?
"Holy shit!
Good. I mean,
Are
that's
you
just something you should be
serious?
teaching in
If you
school.
just save money over time, like, you become a millionaire?"
Yeah. Instead of wasting all this time with fucking, we gotta, equity, equality, we love everybody. Let's fucking learn some stuff we can use in real life, because real life is not that.
That sounds way better than the fucking lottery. Like,
Here's the thing, though. Those high school periods were 42 minutes for me. I don't think I can survive 42 minutes of fucking finance class.
make it Dave Ramsey.
That
He's
sounds like a
entertaining.
hard turd to swallow every day.
Listen, it's not for everybody, but it's necessary. Even if it's like a one semester.
How about
thing.
economics? How about economics?
Whatever will teach them to balance a checkbook. That's we need real education in this country. Not
We don't need
fucking-
to balance checkbooks anymore.
Yes.
That's old hat.
I was taught how to balance a checkbook in home economics.
Oh, really? I learned how to make pancakes.
I did that too, but I also learned how to balance a checkbook in home economics.
I took
my
away
first-
literally
instead of
just-
home ec.
Add it. Add it. Add everything up. That's the trick to balancing a check.
Did you
add
have weird-
everything up and make sure it almost checks out.
Did you have weird nicknames for your teachers in school?
No.
Torpedo tits for Mrs. Wagner.
Nice. We had
Some of my teachers were like hilariously named on their own end, so we
Yeah.
dare not improved on it.
my
Rest in peace. The ceramics teacher was called Mr. Potter. I shit you not.
That's beautiful. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I had my home ec teacher in 6th grade, Mrs. Nouse. I think it was Mrs. Nouse. Anyways, a student at some point in the history of that school had apparently saw her scratch her ass and sniff her finger, so she became Miss Scratch and Sniff. So everybody in the school who came
Oh
up to
man,
her-
kids are fucking cruel.
Miss
God
Scratch
damn
and
it.
Sniff.
They're about voting age nowadays, aren't they? The kids. Yeah. Kids are fucking cruel. There's I don't know what it is, but there's a fairly standardized handbook on the do's and don'ts of being a teacher. And specifically in this handbook it says never to clear your chalkboards with a side to side motion.
Why?
Oh, because your ass.
So your ass won't jiggle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally
Oh.
says because of a bunch of reasons. First of all, it's a jiggling ass in front of adolescent kids of any sexual orientation is distracting.
dude.
But
I think we talked about
even if it's not a nice ass, it's just like, what is trigonometry right now?
I went to an all boys high school, and like
Yeah, sure.
I have no idea how these boys even can get through a day these days. It's like, holy shit. Because these kids are growing up faster, and they're wearing clothes that they shouldn't be wearing until they're, past 18, but they still do it anyways. Like, my God. And they're all teenagers, like, fucking raging hormones. I don't know how they function, man. And then to top it all off, Randy, you just said a few minutes ago, nobody's having sex anymore. Like,
yeah, the number is like a third make it to 30 without sex.
Unmarried women who
men.
fucking won the election for the Democrats on this shit. It's crazy how many unmarrieds and how many sexless people are in this society, man. It's crazy.
Unmarrieds, new slur. Nice.
Yeah. Fucking unmarrieds.
Speaking of being cruel to teachers, we had one who her husband murdered someone at the local Eagles with a ketchup bottle. So they would like put ketchup bottles on her desk and shit. Storm out of the room.
Man, that is the most uncreative goddamn high school I've ever heard. Like, oh man, this guy doesn't like ketchup. What do you want to do?
Fucking
Leave
hilarious,
though. Yeah. What was the here's the fun thing. Like, what was the incident at your high school?
No, it was at the Eagles, like at the bar.
No, I'm just saying. Like, apparently, every high school has a quote unquote incident with a capital I.
Oh,
that
was
you witnessed during your yeah.
Oh man, like there were so many things that happened in my high school during my tenure. Like one time somebody stole some acid, like some of the kind that you blow mailboxes up with, dropped them in the Vista View, and yeah, that was bad.
What do you mean? Yeah, that was bad. What the fuck happened?
Well, my grandma had to clean it up, and it scarred her lungs.
Oh, that's right, because your grandma was the janitor.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
What did your high school do, Rem?
What did nothing. I went to all boys Catholic school, bro. We didn't do shit.
They prayed.
There's no quote unquote incident with a capital I.
I mean, no,
there were several, but they don't talk about them.
Yeah, they don't talk about it. I wasn't one of the cool kids, so I wasn't privy to all the
you
cool
didn't
parties.
get molested?
No,
Nobody thinks they were the cool kids.
No, but we did have a guy. He was an athlete, so he was one of those 3 season athletes. He played sports all 3 seasons, and he was being actively recruited by the Florida Marlins for baseball. And
good for him.
Yeah, no, really good for him until he went to a party one day, and apparently there may have been some cocaine at the party, and he got caught at the party, and then the Florida Marlins stopped recruiting him, and he lost all his baseball stuff.
Oh man. In a very similar vein, in a very similar vein, like that happened to a well-renowned like Japanese like actor, and he pretty much lost his entire career because that's apparently a harder no in Japan, getting caught with cocaine.
Yeah,
and there was even a video game I was very happy about called crap. It was called like it was one of the Yakuza games, I think. No, it was Lost Judgment. It was a Lost Judgment game, and then they had his face in it, and he got caught with cocaine, and they went back in and changed his face to get him out of the game, and they also swapped his voice actor.
Really?
And then it was ridiculous how like much this guy like got like blackballed on like a public like scale. So I'm just wondering to myself, like, where and how much cocaine was this guy doing? You know what I mean? Like, was he like on stage at like a J-pop like concert, just doing it off like, a full Odachi like Japanese sword blade?
Right.
Just like, it's like, no, the police somehow caught him in his own apartment with an 8-ball. Oh. And it's the sketchiest thing in the world because it's just like, why were the police at his apartment when he pulled out an 8? You know what I mean? When he thought he was alone enough to pull out an 8-ball. And the report like literally makes like scary to almost no sense. It's like, like officer in the area, like arrested him on a hunch that he thought he was doing like cocaine in his living room.
I'd much rather
he was right.
I'd much rather people did tons of cocaine instead of diddling kids or raping girls. You know what I mean? Like cocaine's not that bad.
I don't think that's an option. There's no shriveled monkey paw anywhere that's going to give you that one.
I guess not.
I gotta stop saying 2 hookers and an 8-ball in public because the other day I got promoted and changed offices, so I went to a going away little thing, and some guy was walking by, and I said, "We'll have 2 hookers and an 8-ball" to the waitress as a joke, and he said, "Double that order," and I was like, "That's fun." I don't know why would you said that.
Yeah, why would you have to stop saying that though? Somebody caught your joke and joined in.
Oh, because I don't. It sounds. I don't.
He's important now.
Yeah, I'm important now. I don't want. Yeah.
Let's talk about
I
it.
just want hookers or 8-balls.
Randy got himself a promotion. He's working in a new office now. I barely hear from the guy anymore because he's so fucking professional.
It's nice.
Yeah. Randy, what's up? How's your new job? How's that all going, bud?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I already scored working from home, and I left early today.
So you don't work for
after
Twitter.
getting there late. So I'm off to a good start. 3 days in, and I've already Jedi mind tricked the new boss.
And you already got a weekend ahead of you, a long weekend.
I haven't done shit yet. Ren,
No.
they haven't they weren't quite prepared for me.
They weren't ready for me.
Yeah, and there's a hurricane, so
that.
they're all real busy. So I've just been teaching myself the Go programming language.
The GoPro?
It's really powerful, and you can build web apps and shit. So
Why don't you do that shit for us, Randy? Like all these skills you're learning, you could use here.
Yeah, I was going to build a podcast transcribing tool.
You've been saying that for 3 years, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but now OpenAI released this new module for Python called Whisper that they took 680,000 hours of training data and got it down to 7 gigs. So you can really transcribe anything with high accuracy with about 30 lines of code.
Man, AI is crazy. They're doing AI generated fucking scenery now, like drone shots from that are AI. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Stable Diffusion can be installed on your local machine if you have an NVIDIA fucking graphics card.
I have that.
It's
I'm
open
still
source.
blown away with what's the other one? Not Stable Diffusion.
Midjourney, but if you install it on your local machine, you don't have to pay. You can run whatever you want. So
Amara says you can help us develop web stuff too, but you're too busy.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, all that.
Oh.
My microphone
Randy,
just fell apart. Excuse me.
Oh, man. So your job's good, Randy. No problems. You're enjoying it. Just for not doing nothing. When do you think you're going to start doing something?
Probably by the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I'll probably have everything that I need to get going. But
Oh
I did
God.
have what?
I just looked at my waveform and it's horrible that I was just playing. I thought I was like fixing my microphone, but I just made like a rock concert album. Maybe cut that out. Holy shit. Sorry.
No.
That might hurt someone's ears.
One of the worst things I do in my life now is editing, Cody. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You already had to do it because I fucked up. And we do need to keep we need to do a tail sync now. I love you.
Yeah.
Do you, though? Do you? Is this my punishment from last week? Like, it's not that hard to do a show without me, you guys. You can just fucking talk to each other for an hour. You don't have to do two. I liked your Stony stuff, though, with the Phantom of Heilman.
Eilbron.
Yeah, whatever.
Eilbron.
Yeah, so it turned out it was some guy fucking around with Q-tips.
Girl.
Some girl.
Some girl not wearing gloves. And, her DNA, like, came up on, like, I think it was something around 40 something like cases.
That's amazing.
There's a whole CSI episode about it.
You know, I'm sorry, Randy. Were you still talking, buddy? I was just jumping to the next.
Oh, I was just gonna say the new place gets food trucks, and the boss recommended the pizza one today. And I got back from driving around smoking weed, and and the pizza truck was packing up, and I was like, "Oh wait!" And it was $4 for a slice, and I tipped him $1. And I walked over, and she said, "It's your lucky day," and she gave me everything that they had left. So
Wow.
I took it upstairs and was like, "Hey guys,
How much
I'm the
was it?
cool guy with pizza." And,
Trash pizza coming in.
yeah,
That's
and
you.
then I still brought some home to Kristen.
Look at you. You're winning life, man. You got free pizza. You brought some home to Chris. You took a nap. You got a new job. Man, I'm
Yeah.
proud of you. Proud of you, bud. You did it.
I
Me
need a
too.
witness to my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write a book.
No,
Hey, Cody.
if I
do you-
wrote a book, I'd become a senator like JD
Like-
Vance.
like John Fetterman.
Oh, yeah, I think
I'm so proud.
Yeah,
like
that's
Shrek's
amazing.
cousin. Shrek's cousin is in like the fucking is he Senate?
that's just
Or
proof
is
that
he
if
House?
you got a bag of flour and just stapled abortion rights to it, it would get elected to the Senate.
No, it's proof here. Okay, there's a couple things going on here, right? And it's that Democrats will vote for Democrats no matter what, and Republicans got to fight with each other all the time. So
Oh, shut the fuck up!
What?
Don't
They
fight
do.
with each other. all the
Everyone,
time.
both sides do both of those
Yeah.
things.
yeah,
come on,
but
Rim.
I don't know
Democrats.
why you made it.
Hold on, no. Wait a second. Democrats stick together far better than Republicans.
Oh no! Mitch McConnell blocked fucking Supreme Court nominations like
Remember
a
when
motherfucker.
Bernie got shafted
Yeah.
for fucking.
Well, that's
for
good.
twice,
Hillary?
I'm not talking about Hillary Clinton and like poisoning and killing people, right?
I am.
All right, I'm not.
No,
I'm
you're
talking
not.
About, I'm
I
talking
know.
about
No one is.
in general, the Democrats stick together, whereas Republicans are too busy fighting about Trump and
Yeah,
this
they
bullshit.
really fell
The
apart.
pendulum
with
swings
Trump.
both ways,
Okay,
given
yeah.
what time it is.
Okay, I don't know what I'm saying that's controversial. I'm just saying Democrats stick together and Republicans don't. Like, what's controversial?
It's not controversial, but I see
Like-
like that's both of those things are true for both of those parties. Like I don't.
okay.
But yeah, pluralism,
Whatever.
Rim.
It's
What
not
I'm trying to say.
controversial. I just think you're wrong. Is all.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. John Fetterman just got elected, dude. All right, and I'm wrong. Fuck
Yes,
off.
it
This
swings.
guy.
It swings.
He's a
both
fucking.
ways.
He's a stroke
It
victim
swings
with a
hard
big
this
fucking
way.
lump on his back. He shows up with sweatshirts, hoodie sweatshirts, and shorts. I'm
Yeah,
I
surprised he
love
wore
those
suit.
things.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course you
amazing.
do, because you guys
Those are
are
some
so
of my
honest.
favorite things.
What I'm saying is that somebody like that just got elected to the Senate because they stick together. Okay, because they stick together.
No,
Okay, wait. What happened to Al Franken, Rim?
The guy he
Democrats
touched-
really stuck together with that guy.
yeah, because he
Franken
sexually assaulted a woman.
Well, is what Trump said, grab him by the pussy. I mean, and how many times did he get accused of sexual assault? Like, I'm not trying to
Man.
if this or that, but I'm just saying.
Hold on, wait a second.
I'm
Is it Randy?
I'm gonna gently,
But real quick,
like,
well,
nudge this.
I know, but there's
Ah.
a difference between accused and actually committing sexual assault on a picture. Okay, there's a big difference between accusing and actually doing it. And yeah,
Let's talk for exactly 2 more minutes about
that's
this.
it.
Go ahead.
But I'm not trying to start a politics debate. I'm just saying it's amazing to me that Shrek, John Fetterman, got elected to the Senate.
I was
And-
gonna say that too, but he's not. He's too tall for that.
He's
Shrek
too
is a
tall.
stout boy. It's like Lurch. Yeah, it's Lurch.
He's Lurch.
You rang.
Motherfucker can't string together 2 coherent sentences in a row. But he's
No,
a
we
senator
love
now.
Lurch.
Yeah, it's great. I'm all for it. Like
Lurch is a
anything,
gentleman.
anything that makes a joke of the government is fine by me. Please understand, I am not Republican or Democrat. I am total anarchist. I've discovered this about me. I want everything.
Yeah,
to break.
Kennedy was in soap operas.
And let's be honest, this was a referendum on Pennsylvania hating New Jersey. All right, that's all it is.
Yeah,
So
Pennsylvania
it's
sucks.
literally like
But you need.
I
also-
don't know how to explain it, but like the Jersey Pennsylvania clash is like transcendental of time,
And it's so
you know what I
weird.
mean? I feel like
It's
those
losers
guys have
fighting
hated
losers.
each other for longer
Yeah.
than their states have existed,
and they both.
I don't
suck.
know how. It doesn't make sense.
It's Hatfields and McCoys, but they're retarded. You know, they're fucking both. New Jersey and Pennsylvania are terrible. Both places are awful. New Jersey's worse. New Jersey's
Yeah,
worse.
of course.
Yeah.
I flew to Newark. Oh God.
But I mean,
both are full of Scott's Irish.
hold on, wait a second. I got to stop. Wait, I'm going too far. Okay, because Pennsylvania, from the
There's
east,
some nice places in Pennsylvania.
the quarter of Pennsylvania that's close to Jersey, that's awful. But everything else west of that, it's great. Pennsylvania's great outside the bullshit in Philly.
Yeah, so you can't just say Pennsylvania and Jersey.
Yeah,
are
you're right.
shitholes.
Yeah, it's like California. Pennsylvania should break up, just like California should break up.
Oh yeah, I love that. Like, there's some states where it's just like there's an edge or a city of it that is no reason. What's the one in Texas? Is it Austin? Everyone's just like, that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, Austin. They're gonna run
What's that
out of
doing?
water though.
Everybody's running out of water except me because I have a well.
Yeah, that'll never
I'm gonna-
dry up.
Fuck
I
you,
always
Randy.
wondered if I pee in your yard, do you taste to me eventually?
Eventually,
right?
I will. Yep.
But the ground like filters it all out, all the pee out, leaves it just water.
But it's
So
still
it's
pee.
just water.
It's still pee though. So
Wow.
But it's
Well, then all we drink is pee because
you're right.
oh yeah, of course.
going through the what's it called, the condensation cycle, or what's the water cycle? That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
water cycle.
I can't believe I fucked up the water cycle, the most
I think,
basic
like-
thing in science.
I don't know if it's true or not, but like there's a scary statistic of like Londonites keep like having an estimate how many times a glass of random tap water has been in and out of somebody.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so they say like about right now. Don't quote me on it because I already know it's dated. They say if you have a cup of water of like municipal tap water in London, it's been through 5 people before you.
Nice.
Just how shallow like their like throughput on their cycle is.
Yeah.
Like this evaporates on Tuesday and then might come down on fucking like Saturday. Like because it's so like foggy and rainy and it just like trickles like, you know, to the ocean where it evaporates.
Mm-hmm. All right, no more politics, Cody. It wasn't politics. It was just amazing.
That wasn't politics, that was piss.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pissing John Fetterman. I'm sure he does that in his pants.
what?
All the time.
Jesus,
All right, what else I got?
Rim.
Cody, do you drive? Cody, do you drive? Do you have a license? You ever been on the road?
I think not right now because I had an expired one and then I left New York.
But you have driven.
Complicated things happen. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
driven.
You've
in
driven.
New
Okay.
York,
And you've driven
and
at
that's about it.
night.
Yeah, just in New York.
You've driven at night in the Northeast, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. And sometimes there's windy roads and it gets dark and like not all the streets are lit in the back roads, right?
Oh yeah. The neighborhood I learned to drive on was the absolute joke and like epiphany of like nervous breakdown because it was like one like street lamp every like mile. It was windy, twisty, hidden blind left turns and like
street lamps.
And like more it was like not a full 2-lane road. It was like a 1.7 lane road.
Yeah.
Where you kind of like you had to slow down to like fit like comfortably past somebody.
So,
but yeah,
you're lucky.
I know.
Yeah. So out here in Connecticut, right, and we have a lot of back roads that are dark, and now the sun is setting a little bit earlier now because we did the daylight savings. The time, I don't know which way we went. I don't know
yeah, you got to tell me about those. Amara had to save me from.
Yeah, it's awful.
Coming on too early.
But so we have these dumbass people who like to just throw their high beams on at dusk. Like it's
they're the worst.
It literally doesn't have these fucking high beams on. They keep them on. Like I don't understand the fascination of high beams on. Like if you can't see shit, like there's a time and a place for high beams, but it's not.
Yes,
it's not at 6 o'clock in the evening when people are driving back and forth and home from work and stuff. All right, so you got all these assholes. They're fucking high beams on all the time. And it's like, dude, there's still the sun just set. There's still light in the sky. You got your goddamn high beams on. And it's blinding me. I don't understand why people need to use high beams so much, and I also don't understand how nobody knows how to use cruise control.
I don't know how to use cruise control.
See?
Well, that's why they made adaptive cruise control, Rim.
That's
what my car has.
Well, I mean, that's better so you don't smash into the person in front of you. But if you're not paying attention, all of a sudden you're doing 62 miles an hour and you're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've learned, like, I've never used it, but I've learned that's a good excuse. Like, if you're ever pulled over, it's like, sorry, officer, the cruise control got away from me. Then you're just like, uh-huh. Man,
Amara's going after you in the chat today. You're not good at driving, bud. Is that
me? No.
No. Okay.
I will not defend that. There's many an officer and judge that think I'm not good at driving.
Yeah. So Amara says, "Are you sure they don't just have LED lights?" Yeah. You know what, Amara? That's a good point that you bring up because they may be LED lights, but what I'm noticing is that when I start flicking my fucking lights at them, they turn them off. So it's not just LED lights.
So here's the problem. I don't think human beings are like intuitively putting things together anymore.
Exactly.
When I was introduced to the concept of high beams, I was just like, what is high beam? It's just like, oh, your lights are on. And I'm just like, but how is it different from regular beam? It's brighter. And then my next question is, why isn't it always on? And then the answer I get is because it's inconsiderate to oncoming motorists. So you have to intelligently like use like your high beams, and most people just don't understand that. They just see like, oh, more better, high, go.
Yeah. Boom.
You know, always better, always max go.
You know what's
what I mean?
annoying?
Like,
We
no.
solved this problem, but we put it on premium vehicles.
Yes. See, I was going there. Right. My mother
I
has a
just
RAV4
had this
from 2019,
conversation with Amira.
and it's got automatic high beams, but it doesn't turn off right away, and I hate it because I don't like being the person with the high beams on. But yeah, you got to pay extra for it. That should be fucking standard, man. Why do you got to pay extra for everything?
Because it actually involves technology that the consumers would bitch about if touted but didn't work consistently. Like
Hey,
it
fucking
probably
Maddie's
only
here.
just
Yeah.
it probably only just got like fixed up and mastered recently.
Oh, he left. Okay. Yeah. No.
I was getting feedback.
But you're absolutely. People aren't good at anything anymore. They're not good at driving. Not good at seeing in the dark. Not fucking good at.
It's all the tools we have.
Yeah, it's all-
But where did seeing in the dark come from again? Refresh my memory.
high beams. High beams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait
That-
for like when cars' windshields are just replaced with like screens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
because
once
the
self-driving,
car is just sensory at that point.
yeah, exactly. It's not going to be. It's not too long now before these things are driving for us, right? And we're
They already
watching
are.
We're watching
Yeah.
Wall-E on our screens while we're living Wall-E.
Yeah, there's plenty of. I think it's Bang Bros that do like Tesla porn. Like, look, you can fuck without like caring too much.
Speaking of Tesla porn, my buddy up in north of the state.
Oh, what a
he-
segue. Okay.
Yeah, no, he sent me a video. These two
Of Tesla porn.
these two asshole kids, they drove into and hit. Hey, Maddie, they drove into and hit a Tesla charging station. All right, and so the charging station caught on fire, and there was two Teslas charging at it, and those fucking things caught on fire too. And there's this huge smoke and fire and explosions and shit all over the place.
Yeah, battery fires are
They're-
a scary thing to fuck with.
And you don't hear about them because guess what? Tesla pays you off and tells you not to talk about it. Get
They
the fuck
do.
out.
Yep.
They do, and the environmental conscious media don't feel like they should push that story either.
No,
you know what I
no,
mean?
because they can't. No, batteries and electric vehicles way the future, and so they can't give you any of the negatives on it, right?
No,
I mean,
hydrogen.
it is, but
We've
you don't
invested in
want to-
hydrogen way more than electric.
I'll take the hydrogen shit all the time. I think Mercedes had a
they
hydrogen
just
powered.
designed a car that can go 1,000 miles on one charge of hydrogen.
That's beautiful.
It's a Toyota, I think.
Big oil keep that one down though, because that's how things work.
No, Big Oil's getting in on it.
Will they be smart too?
All the infrastructure plans that just came out gave like $12 billion to hydrogen. So
Oh
they're
yeah,
trying to cash in.
the
on that.
inflation reduction. So we're just gonna give more money away. How much is
no? This
how, mu-
one was the one before that.
how much of that does Zelensky get?
Oh, probably fucking half. About half.
Zelensky's been gifted with electric charging stations and vehicles. Cody, you don't look like Zelensky this week.
No.
Fucking Ukraine's gonna have charging stations across it before the United States while the fucking bombs are coming down still.
Yep.
Ugh.
We're so everything's stupid. We're all dumb. And if you take any of this shit seriously, you're a fucking asshole. Fuck you. Go to fucking hell. Cody, what do you got to talk about tonight? You got anything?
I don't know.
Weed
No.
showers was last time.
Yeah, you told me to write Count Chocula in July down, but you drew a blank. What that
I got
means.
Count Chocolate. I don't know. Maybe because it was expensive in July, but it was cheap in September. I don't know. I don't know why I would have told that. I probably should listen to these episodes.
Wait, I think we were
more.
talking about like food hacks, like freezing things.
Yeah.
And you said you had like something that was like ice cream based with Count Chocula. Did I hear that right, or was I imagining?
You might have been
3D?
imagining that. I know Joe Robinette on his YouTube channel, he's got a food dehydrator, so he dehydrates like cereal and stuff for his camping trips and adds water. So he dehydrates the cereal with the milk in it, and then he adds water to reconstitute it. And he's like, "Oh my god, it's just like eating a bowl of cereal." Like, what?
No, thanks.
Fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I feel like cereal's so basic, like bare bones basic. Like you like any further attempt to like take away from that experience will just be met with like an instantaneous revolution.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we can't use real milk. You know what I mean? Like, it's not made of sugar anymore. Like, you know, shit like that. Like, because it's already like, you know, I don't know if about you, but like literally that was like my breakfast. Like, let's say that was like childhood Cody's breakfast 5 days out of the week.
Cereal
Was just his pick of cereal. And there was usually a sweet.
There was usually like
32
boxes to pick from.
Yeah, my mom used to buy
there was always like
pack.
2 because there was the sweet one and then like there was the regular like this is like a semi-wholesome like breakfast cereal and you should probably eat this one.
My mom used to buy like the 12 pack of the little mini boxes, right? And so the Apple Jacks would go and the Frosted Flakes would go and the Cocoa Krispies or Cocoa Puffs.
Yep.
But I would always get to the Honey Smacks and I never would touch those fucking things.
Nah, you refused.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are weird. You know what I mean? It feels like those are reject candy corn from like last Halloween.
And the thing is, they weren't bad if you ate them without milk. But once you put milk on them, it's just a weird shit.
Yeah. I've seen that go into vanilla ice cream and have no complaints.
Honey Smacks?
Yeah.
Really? I don't even see commercials. There used to be like a frog on the box, and he was the frog.
Oh no, this is like those 2-minute craft things. It's just like new ways to enjoy those shitty cereals in like the 12 pack.
Don't ruin ice cream with shitty cereal. You ever go to those frozen yogurt places where they have cereal as a topping? Like, what the fuck are you gonna put cereal in your fucking frozen yogurt for? Like,
if it's a good cereal, I'll take it. You know what I mean? If it's like
Fruity Pebbles,
no,
Cocoa Pebbles,
you're an idiot. Cinnamon
Cocoa
Toast
Puffs.
Crunch. Cinnamon Toast
Fuck
Crunch,
you.
Reese's Puffs,
Cinnamon Toast,
Oreos, Honey Grahams.
Yeah. No, Rice Krispies, and that's the only Cocoa Krispies, and that's the only.
That's
cereal
all right.
Besides Count Chocula. So, Cody,
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cody, we got a dick of
Frosted
the week.
Flakes is good.
We got a dick of the
Honey
week to
Bunch of
do.
They're
Oats
more
is
than
fine.
good,
Oh
Cody.
shit.
We got a law of power to do. We're not going to do that yet, Cody, because I want to ask you a question. Okay, because I was
Sure.
before we started recording.
Ruined the waveform enough.
And you started this when Mike guested on Stony Hour. You guys should do another one because I miss those. But
it was half the last episode.
I know it was history.
You
Right?
weren't here.
The history.
You missed it. You literally missed it.
The history that we know isn't the history that existed.
No.
No. Like the
It
discovery,
is the victor and the people that know how to write
but
the history book.
before like the 11,000 years ago, like there's a whole big the dry-ass period and all the bullshit where like everything disappeared. Right? There's missing history out there, Cody, not just like of the king.
It's not. Yeah, like history is only counts if there's written documentation of it.
But like the
Otherwise,
Sphinx,
Civilization
not.
ending event 12,000 years ago.
Right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Randy. That's what I'm getting at. It's like the Sphinx, right? In Egypt, they've done new dating on it and determined that it's not 5,000 years old like they thought, but it's more like 12 or 20,000 years old, which pushes everything.
You're dating
back.
a rock at that fucking point.
Well,
you know what
I know,
mean?
but we have advanced technology now because we're in advanced.
Yeah, we can
civilization.
use quantum dating.
Well,
right?
what is the advanced technology?
I don't know,
telling you about
Cody.
the
What I'm
rock?
trying to
What's
say is like a whole lot of shit happened that we don't even know about anymore because there's a whole missing period.
Yeah, there's tons of
Well, yeah.
like
there's
you
the
can't teach
theory.
it if it's not like if it's not input to the annals.
But what do
of
you think
history,
about
you
that,
can't
bud?
teach
Does that
it.
just like fucking freak you out that history just disappeared and like we're just kind of rediscovering it? Because it freaks me out.
Not disappeared. It's just incomplete, and you have to accept what there is of it.
But I don't want to accept
know
what
what I
there
mean?
is. I want to know.
There's parts of science that are just like like there's again, Cody can't remember the name, but there was a scientist that was so afraid to like get out of bed because he felt his electrons would align just so with the floorboard's electrons, and he would phase through it and die. And the thing is, his therapist couldn't tell him that will never happen because there's a 1 in like a quadrillion chance it would happen, and that was enough to terrify him in staying in bed for like huge spells of his life.
That motherfucker
So the
just
thing
wanted
is, like
to
most
die.
people, like
That's
just
lazy or
ignore
mental
that.
illness, right?
Yeah. So like most people are just like we can't worry about this, so we just get out of bed anyway.
Yeah.
And there's even scientific distances and time measurements called Plancks, which are like anything smaller than this, we can't tell what's going on. So this is just how small measurements are in the universe, period. It's like, yes, you can talk about a half plank, but we don't know what's going on in that distance, and we will never be able to tell. So it's not part of science because we can't tell what's going on in that distance.
See,
so we don't talk about planks.
And all you, I fucking love science
planks.
people. You're all fucking hacks, right? Because science, you don't even know what science is. You don't even know what science is. Fuck you.
It's
but
pretty much the greatest thing humanity's ever done.
I don't disagree. What I'm saying is people don't know what it is, but it is the greatest thing. Yeah. That whole thing just freaks me out. Like, man, it's like for years, for all of my life up until recently, like I just believed that some pharaoh in Egypt said, I want a pyramid. And then a bunch of assholes had to go and build it because they had no choice. They were slaves. Right. And that was it. Just a bunch of Egyptians just moving rocks out of a quarry and putting them on a pyramid, boom, back, and just like an ant farm of pyramid building. But man, there's so much more to that now because the fucking things like the Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned to true north in such a way, and the sacred geometry of all this other bullshit. It's like there's fucking no way they could have done this without any technology at all.
Welcome to the new season of Rim Watches Ancient
that's the
Aliens.
thing.
Shut up,
They didn't have technology, but they had smarts. You know what I mean? And it seems like, I don't know if this is politically correct, but it seems like Egyptians were like the first race to actually have anxiety.
I just thought
deal
of a joke.
with like fuck with them. You know,
for
what
the
I
first.
mean?
Fuck, I gotta fucking get rid of that. Fuck.
No, you're already like opening this one up. Do you want me to write that down for you?
No.
103.
No,
I'm keeping a note.
I'm not proud of
it. Well, here it's in this time code that I'm going to share with you after
Hour
the show.
and 14.
After we tail sleep. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But I feel like the Egyptians were the first like people to like suffer anxiety in that. It
like the pharaoh went to the Egyptian Home Depot and be like, "Hey, you guys want to work today?" And they're like, "Yeah." And it's like, "Okay, come on, I got some stones to move."
Oh Jesus!
What?
Doubling down.
This shit happens, dude. It's like, what do you fucking think? I'm making that up?
And no.
Oh yeah, there was a Home Depot in Egypt back in the day.
Shut up, Randy.
And
it's a joke.
those fucking Home
Nice
Depot
tie-dye.
really brought it down.
Thanks, buddy. My daughter made it.
Yeah.
They've been a really good investment for several thousand years.
No, I think there's studies actually done in that most like cultures have they have a two sides of the coin duality on their afterlife thoughts.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like there's a good place and a bad place, and you want to go towards the good place. Otherwise, you'll end up in the bad place or some gray area in between. It's usually like a polar like system.
Mm-hmm.
But in that's perfectly balanced with good and bad. But in Egypt, it's all their afterlives just suck. It's just like there's no paradise in their afterlife. It's just like, well, Anubis comes for you, the terrifying monster god with the head of a coyote comes for you, reaps your soul, and you spend one of your first eternities on the river of the damned, just drowning. And then, you know what I mean? It's literally, that's like the best outcome is like you're just afloat in
they were
like,
probably
their
just
river of
following the trajectory of life. Like they were like, man, life sucks this much now.
Yeah. Then you get arthritis and then you die. And then it's just like, oh God, perpetual drowning. And then after that, it's probably like, oh God, perpetual like gnawing and famine. Or one of the other pestilence things. I don't know.
Poor Cody. Apparently he's starting misinformation. All right, Cody.
What
let's
is that? Well, who said that? What's going on?
Yeah, you're fucked, Cody.
What did she say?
She
She said you're starting misinformation because
Yeah.
you're high and talking out of your ass. Not me.
About what?
I wasn't.
About what? What was
About
talking
the
about?
Egyptian, because don't they weigh you first and then they tell you what you do? Like there's judgment.
They pull your brain out of
like
your nose.
Yeah, and they weigh it. They weigh your heart and your brain and shit.
See, now
on
I'm
a
cold.
little
I just pull
scales.
that off, I'm cold.
Fucking
All right.
Rim, would you make up your fucking mind?
I'm gonna go
man?
half on, half off with it, then, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. All right, do we have a Laws of Power bumper yet, Randy?
Oh. Laws of power.
All right, so we're up to law number what, Randy?
8.
8. Okay, what are
Eight,
the previous?
sideways infinity sign.
What are the previous 7? But just give me what the law is, not the explanation.
All right. Number
you
1,
read
never
that.
outshine the master. Law 2, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Law 3, conceal your intentions. Law 4, always say less than necessary. Law 5, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. 6, court attention at all cost. 7, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. And Cody, what is Law 8?
Law number 8, make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. When you force the other person to act, you are the one in control.
Yep.
It is always better to make your opponent come to you, abandoning his own plans in the process. Lure him with fabulous gains, then attack. You hold the cards.
You know, it's amazing.
This is psychotic.
Yeah.
This started normal, Randy.
What are you talking about?
And now
psychotic?
we're doing like fucking American Psycho shit.
Cody, this is how you succeed. I've never read 48 Laws of Power. I've done at least 5 of these so far in my
And
career.
look where you are.
Ah,
Look where you are on this show.
That's because you watched how many seasons of Survivor?
all of them up until the last 2. I stopped watching Survivor when Survivor went woke.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It would have been fine if they went woke and didn't have to make a fucking big deal about it, but they made a big deal about it. I don't want to watch. I don't give a shit. I don't want to watch a bunch of baby millennials and Gen Zers fucking talking about their problems and they have none. Fuck you. Play the game.
It's
As
weird that
we
it's
have
called
less
woke.
problems, we magnify the problems that we have, Rim. That's the red dot effect.
Okay,
the blue
Randy,
dot effect.
you don't even believe that. I can tell by the way you're talking it. But the 48
do.
Laws of Power, okay, Cody, and you're all like, oh, this is psychotic, but you know, this is how I'm fucking getting promoted, boy.
Stupid.
Okay? So when my paycheck increases,
What bait are you? Who are you baiting? What is his name?
I'm not giving away my secrets on the air, Cody. God damn, that's doxing and shit. Just trust me when I say I know what this is about. You get other people to make the mistake for you.
You just leave a bag of cocaine in the bathroom.
See, that always like
Let
that always
nature
like
take its
conflicts.
course.
Yeah, that always conflicts with like, fortune favors the bold and like being the first to act. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh,
Do you think
like he was
Do you think kings had food tasters because they fucking felt like it?
no, of course,
Of
not.
course not. Okay. All right, so there you go. So make these
I would have
people
been
come
a
to
good
you.
food taster.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah.
Who are these food tasters that are coming?
You'd be like an immortal one. Because you'd be like, oh, king, you probably shouldn't eat this. This is bad, but let me take it to the back and yell at the cook for you.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And then me and the cook are in cahoots. You know?
So, yeah, no, I would like that rabbit tonight, and I'm going to tell the king that it sucks. And he's probably
I
gonna
wonder
die.
how that worked. You know what I mean? Like, how quickly does poison act?
Hmm.
Or having a dude just around, to taste a little pudding.
Yeah, because some
works.
poison could take a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Especially if it's like in like a hard capsule-y form or like a, if it's
Yeah.
not, if it's powdered, I assume it would like immediately happen
Why?
because there's more surface area
Oh.
and it'll absorb quicker. But
yeah,
like
yeah.
if it's
Isn't
like
ricin like the best poison because it gives them a heart
something
attack
like
a
that,
few days later?
yeah. But
Wasn't that from Breaking Bad?
the guy needs at least 30 minutes to like see if to die. I feel like, right?
Yeah, it's inefficient, right? If you're tasting food and like you say, oh yeah, King, I'm still alive. It's been 30 seconds. You can eat this. Like, and then all of a sudden everybody dies.
They're
in 2
both dead.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing: if the food taster's like, well, I need to like taste the food 30 minutes before the king gets to it. The king gets cold food, and you know what I mean. It could still like take enough time to like kill him,
Yeah,
or
fuck
like something
being a
could have
king,
been
man.
poisoned in the 30-minute time span. You know what I mean? I never
Fuck
knew how
having-
that worked.
Anything somebody else wants. Fuck that.
Fuck you. I think monarchy is the way to go, man. Like that's the one true
Divine
form of
right?
government. Yeah.
Who gets to choose the divine part?
Well, fuck
AI?
divine. Whoever the
That's
winner
where we're
is.
heading.
You have a fucking
AI is
battle
going
royal.
to be the final religion, Rim.
There's lots of deserts in Nevada, right? Open it up. The winner, the last man standing. Yeah, you're the king or queen. Fuck it. Who cares? This whole form of government's collapsing. It's gonna be amazing. Man, 10 years from now is gonna be incredible, Cody. I hope I still know.
Empires only last like 250 years. There's that number again.
And we only have 250. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm paying.
Where are we at right now?
Oh, we got a dick of the week.
What's 220? Fuck.
Ask,
Alexa, what's 2022 minus 250?
hey Siri, what year was it 250 years ago?
Minus 250 is 1,772.
It was Tuesday,
1772.
We got 4 years left of this bitch.
Yeah, baby.
That's awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah.
And then we're all on the Chinese social credit system.
Yeah, got to move to Florida or South Dakota so your government protect you, and then everybody else can go to hell.
Oh, you can come here to Ohio. DeWayne's got you.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna get a first like wave of like climate refugees from just, and it's literally gonna be like Floridians that like, you know, seawater's gonna creep up like those 16 inches, collapse that housing market. We're gonna have like these like
Cody,
horrible Floridians
that
like,
already
being
happened.
refugees in their own city.
That already happened during the driest period when the glaciers melted all of a sudden and the sea levels rose and put everything underwater.
It's gonna do it again.
Cool.
There's gonna be another wave of it, and we're not
Yeah,
gonna
but
survive.
There's
There's gonna be another wave of
they
it. It's
didn't.
gonna happen during another COVID type thing, and we're not gonna be able to handle it.
Yeah, we don't need
No.
COVID anymore. We can just lock you down for climate bullshit now, man. Fuck it. Put
No,
your mask on
we
'cause
have
of smog.
something they don't, and that's the Army Corps of Engineers.
You're right.
Yeah. We're going to build fucking walls around cities.
Okay. I love
All
it.
right.
Fucking aquarium.
You know
We
what?
can do the
Reverse
Bioshock
aquariums.
thing and put the cities in the sky or the ocean. Bioshock, huh?
Never
Huh?
played it.
Nah.
What's wrong with Rapture or Columbia?
I've never played those games.
Dystopias.
On rock and roll, Kristen. Built the city
Amazing
on rock and
games.
roll. All right, we got
seawalls, though, are a legitimate way to try and combat this issue.
okay. What if I told you it's not an issue you're gonna have to deal with in your lifetime?
Yeah, but what about my kid?
Fuck it. Who cares? You're dead.
Yeah, she'll get all that life insurance money. She'll be all right.
Be just
Yeah,
fine.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Let's get that Dick of the Week bumper going. I've been 2 weeks. I've been waiting for this Svensson Dick of the Week. I'm sure it's brilliant. Cody, you ready to get in on
Ladies and
Svensson?
gentlemen, it is now time to introduce this week's
always.
finalists
All right.
for Dick of the Week.
All right.
And here,
Cody,
first
Randy, don't go
nominee-
right into it. Don't just pause for a second. Svensson, I want to say something to you real quick before we start. I don't know what this is because it comes in the email. I send it off to Randy. I don't listen to it. Right. I just want to say, Svensson, thank you. Thank you for sending us Dicks of the Week. If you want to send us Dick of the Week, it's richdickmanshow@gmail.com or 860
Be like Svensson.
3776. That's it. Yeah, but be like Svensson because you know the gold that Svensson's. Remember the KFC buffet? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Randy's taking a drag on his definitely on his
Jewel.
pineapple vape juice. But Svensson's gold. All right, go ahead and play it.
Hi, bud.
Rich Dickman Show. This is Svensson here, and I'm
He doesn't even
calling
listen.
in my Dick of the Week. This week, I am nominating Dick of the Week, the WWE.
Ah,
Yes, I'm
Oh.
calling in the entire organization of the WWE,
Oh,
mostly
no.
probably its editors. The reason being is because sometimes I'm not always home to watch a live match. So what do I have to do? I go online and try to see the matches online. However, when the WWE posts matches online, sometimes they cut the matches in half the time of the original match. Now, I can
Oh,
understand
no.
they might do this for commercial purposes or something else, but it's really freaking annoying. I mean, you own your own internet, you own your own channel, put the full match on. It's no sweat off your back. I can go to
fuck up,
YouTube
Svensson.
and watch full matches from years ago posted by normal people. Anyway, that's my nomination for Dick of the Week. Everybody at the Rich Dickman Show and everybody else listening, have a good weekend and take care.
Okay. A couple things.
All right, you see here, you little shit. Us editors have to like leave stuff on the cutting room floor because not everything works on your time frame or wherever Svensson's feels like a fucking match should be. So some of it has to be omitted. And then when you admit shit, you have to put seams together. Congratulations, you just made a cut. You're an editor. You're welcome.
Svensson, my man. Listen, I forgot what I was going to say. I had a whole bunch of things prepped up, but I've been drinking, so I forgot. And then Cody stepped on it. And that's fine. Cody said something better. But Svensson, man, I think like you create a lot of your own Dick of the Weeks. Okay.
Yeah, there's a phrase for Svensson I learned. It's called storm in a teacup.
And it's like, man, Svensson, if you can't watch Raw or SmackDown, depending on what you have, like I record Raw because I can never start Raw at 8:00, right? So I record it on my Sling, and I get a free 50 hours of DVR with Sling, and so I start Raw at 9, whatever, and I can fast forward through a bunch of commercials, and it's great. SmackDown, on the other hand, I can't record because SmackDown's network, and I don't have cable. I watch it on the antenna, but if you have cable, you can also record SmackDown. And then the premium live events, which were formerly called pay-per-views, those are all on like replay on Peacock. So
the cock.
On the cock.
In the biz,
So,
that's what we call it.
yeah. I don't know what you're doing, where you're going looking for, matches, these edited matches and shit. Maybe, I don't know, Svensson, it sounds like you don't give WWE any money, so why the fuck should they give you anything, right? It sounds like you're just going on
Svensson,
YouTube to watch
let me
for
help
free.
you out here. Hulu has the next day rights to Raw and SmackDown.
Next day?
Yeah. So you
They
can
can
watch them
box
the
you
next day, live on demand, and you can just fast forward through whatever you want.
So I didn't know that. So it used to be like a month out. Now it's literally next day now.
Hulu has the next day rights,
shit.
but
Do they-
it's coming up, and they're going to probably sell it to NBC Universal.
Yeah. But Hulu cut some of the shows down, though.
Yeah, well, they cut out like shit that you don't give a shit about.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
Yeah.
And there used to be a lot of shit you didn't give a shit about. Now it's a
All
little
what they're
better now.
trying to do
There's
is
so
make
much,
Raw an
like-
hour and a half,
Yeah.
which is bearable.
So much noise now.
I'm going
I
next week.
I can't believe I watched Black Adam, which was technically a Shazam movie in disguise. Nobody likes Shazam.
with Shazam in it.
No, but it's like the same universe. We're saying Shazam gives Dwayne the Rock Johnson superpowers.
Really? I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think they were trying to hide that from like the marketing because it's Black Adam, which is already a spin-off of Shazam, which is already kind of a spin-off of Superman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I feel like they tried to hide that. So just like, oh look, it's The Rock being like badass.
Shazam.
Like, oh, what?
I never
universe
saw
is this?
Shazam.
DC.
I should watch it though. I like Zachary Levi.
Is that who's in Shazam? I've never
That's
seen
Shazam. Yeah. That's
Okay.
that's big person Shazam. You never
What
seen
was
it
the
either?
word?
Okay, me either.
I know the concept when he like of him.
Wait,
and I
wasn't that a
appreciate
movie
it.
with Sinbad where he was a genie?
Now that
That
you're
might have been
Mandela
Kazam.
affecting that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There was never a movie with Sinbad as a genie.
Fuck off
Yeah.
for him.
I was on your side, Randy. I believed it. There's absolutely was a movie with Sinbad called Shazam, but apparently there never was. It's like the Berenstain and Berenstain Bears. It's Berenstain.
Oh,
there's
hey.
been some things found that like spell it differently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then it's probably literally just a typo of people sounding it out.
Yeah.
Or already being affected. I think like one like VHS jacket like has it like official VHS jacket has it misspelled.
Okay.
It is creepy to see it though. Like, oh look.
What came out of Svensson's Dick of the Week here is that I had no idea Svensson watched any wrestling.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Svensson, let me skip WWE altogether. You subscribe to Fight TV Plus or Fight Plus, and you can watch GCW. All of GCW now.
What are these letters?
Plus.
You guys it's all
Game Changer
fucking
Wrestling,
letters.
Cody.
And there's WWE and AEW.
Cody, a couple assholes got together and said, let's call our promotion Game Changer Wrestling. The first time I ever heard the term Game Changer was, remember Lost?
The television series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when those
What
fucks who made that show and they went into season 5, oh, this is a real game changer. This is a game. That's the first time I ever heard that bullshit. And I can't stop hearing it ever since. It's a game changer. This is a game changer. Like, fuck off with your bullshit terms. Game changer.
I like it when that word is like earnestly used. Like, you know about like the Fosbury flop?
This is a game changer. No, I don't.
The Fosbury flop was a game changer. Like the Olympic high jumps. Like people used to be an idiot and just literally like try to jump over. You know what I mean? And like roll, like face forward like an idiot. And then like this guy Fosbury is just like, no, you should go over back first so you can arch your back over the curve. And it was called the Fosbury flop. And that's called the game changer because literally there's no other correct way to do the high jump, the Olympic high jump nowadays.
No, they changed the way the game is played, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So you can say it like that, but when you're just like, game changer, season 5 lost. It's like there's no game.
Yeah.
No one's playing it. It's not Survivor.
No, you just wrote something different that didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Randy.
Well, Game Changer Wrestling's a game changer because they do the
Good.
death matches and stuff.
Nobody likes death matches. So Kristen
Everybody
says
likes death
GCW is
matches.
way better than WWE and AEW could ever be. And I understand AEW because everything's better than AEW. That shit sucks. Right? That's just terrible. That's just terrible. It's terrible promotion.
It's more raw. I would
Everybody
say.
gets hurt. Everybody gets hurt all the time. Poor Paige is going to get her fucking neck broken and be paralyzed in a couple of weeks. That's sad. But Kristen says GCW is way better than WWE. So why is it better?
She's typing.
Well, no, I'm asking you, Randy, because she's typing.
Oh, it's more raw, man. It's all about passion. It's like watching college football instead of the NFL because it's
College
not
football
about
sucks.
the money. I agree, but
I
some
hate
people
college
like
football.
it.
I don't understand anybody who like gets so crazy about college football.
Well, most
It's
of them went to
literally
college.
just the second best thing. Yeah.
We need Mr. Dickman to fund Randy and I's tickets to Revolve for wrestling season. Oh, that's from Kristen. Okay, I'll reach out to Mr. Dickman. Svensson, thank you for your contribution this week, bud. So, I know you don't listen to this. Right?
Yeah, sorry, I snapped at you.
Because if Svensson listened to this, he'd be like, "What the fuck are you guys talking to me like that for?" Send another one in, Svensson. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So I don't agree, Svensson. I don't agree that WWE is the dick of the week because I think you aren't doing what you need to do to see the whole match. Like, and really, Svensson, let's be honest here. Okay, I'm a WWE fan, but what whole match besides anything Gunther or Seth Rollins is doing or Roman Reigns do you want to see? Like, you can skip lots of this shit. Like, there's some days I just fast forward through matches because nothing's happening on the free stuff.
I bet he's really pulling for Mustafa Ali.
You think so?
Yeah,
Why do you say that?
because they're Chicago.
Wasn't Svensson in Indiana or some shit? I don't know. All I know is he voted for Trump in 2016. So to some people, you're one of the worst
God.
people in the world.
That was 6 years ago. That was over a half a decade ago.
Oh man, it's crazy how fast time goes.
Fuck
Huh?
me.
You know, and you watch these things on YouTube where like time is all happening in the same time, right? The past, the
Yeah.
present, the future is all right now.
That's why we don't have free will, bud.
Yeah.
I have a theory.
Go.
Like, do you ever have like this weird? You think it's supernatural, but you ever, when you first experience, you think it's supernatural when you first experience
Deja
it, but
vu.
you realize what's going on. It's not deja vu, but it's just you'll have a moment where you hit flow working with an older tool rather than a newer tool.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say tool, it can like literally be like hatchet, hand axe, screwdriver. Have you
Visual
ever like
Basic.
felt that? Like, not power tools, but like, have you ever felt like, oh, I know what's going on more with like this old tool rather than this like sterile, pristine, like new tool that comes out of like, you know,
All
the
the time.
bag.
Yep.
And
Yep.
what tool are you like? It's not important, but I'm just wondering what tools are you referring to when you say yes?
I mean, I don't know if I can name one off the top of my head, but I know
Not a specific one.
yeah,
But
like,
Randy,
I got one.
when I'm cooking, like I have all the old stuff I've always used rather than any of the
Uh.
new bullshit that doesn't work.
What do you, ingredients or like what appliances?
I got both. Yeah, appliances, ingredients are you know,
Good. That's
yeah.
the great example. I'll come
Yeah.
back to you in a second. But
All right.
Randy, what did you?
Oh, I was gonna say Visual Basic.
I was thinking like actual like physical tool because here's a spoiler. You can actually feel where the wear was before of the person who used it before you, like held things. So like people are like, oh, I'd rather have my dad's old axe. Well, you can feel where your dad gripped the axe, and you have like this weird like almost like supernatural feeling like, oh, the old thing is better because it's like kind of like directing you in like how to hold it. It's like, oh, your dad felled a lot of trees holding the axe like this. You can see where it's worn down. Your hand should probably go here too. And it's like a way of the tool communicating with you. And it's also like going back to what Rem says. I think time also does that. Like it's making its own like grooves and like naturally like it's gonna it's gonna play the same way again, like just because the groove is starting to get like deep enough.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, where else is it? How else is like an election gonna play out after one side is unenthused with the other side? Just like, oh no, you know what I mean? Like this has happened many times before, only with like very slight deviations because like, you know, that's how it go.
I get what you're saying. You know, the familiarity of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Very good. So two final things maybe. I don't know. Yeah, just one. From me to you, my friend Ray. Remember Ray? Remember good old Ray? We haven't talked to him in like 2 years. It seems like, right?
He's redacted.
Yeah, congratulations to Ray for having another baby. He had another baby, another boy.
There's another Raby in the world.
Ray.
There's another Raby out there. Yep.
There's
this fucking guy.
Raby. There's more Raby in the universe.
His hot ass wife just stays home and looks sexy all day, and he's just got to fill her up with babies. That's what he does. So good for you, Ray. Congratulations.
Yeah,
more breast milk.
Bad.
Way more breast milk.
He was the guy with the surplus of breast milk. Yeah,
now
what
he
was
can
their
sell
Etsy?
it.
What was the
breastmilk.us.com.
.gov. Yep.
.gov. Yeah. But now he can open up a
Weird.
shop on the side of the road and sell the breast milk. So congratulations, buddy.
I was driving to go get my daughter a couple of weeks ago, and dead ass, there was a white van selling ammo on the side of the fucking road in Kentucky.
God bless him.
And I wanted to stop and be like, what kind of ammo you got?
You should have.
See if they took Venmo.
See, Randy, that's the perfect opportunity for you to get out of your car, get your phone on the recording
Make
app or
a
even
friend.
video, make a friend, and be like, hey, man, my name's Randy. I'm executive producer of the Rich Dickman Show.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
that wouldn't
Can we
get me
chat?
shot.
Can we chat for a few minutes? Why wouldn't it get you shot? Everybody loves the Rich Dickman Show.
Did I tell you about the guy who randomly got in my car?
All
You
seven
can't
of them.
segue 6 times.
No.
Oh, I was pulling. This was like my second to last day at the old office. I was pulling out, and I stopped, and there's a guy at the bus stop, and he started running towards me. And I was like, "Oh shit," you know.
I gotta fight again.
And like I went to roll down my window so I could talk to him, and I unlocked the car, and he just grabs it, opens it up, and gets in and says, "Hey, I missed my bus. Can you give me a ride?"
He just
Oh,
got
my
in.
I'm
God. Psycho. Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. Where are you going?" And so I pull out and we start driving, and he, says up the road here in North Key or something.
Yeah.
And,
What was the weather like?
Yeah, it is, about mid-50s.
Yeah, but for real, though,
there was.
How was the hand job?
Okay.
Well, no, he started hitting me up. He was like, "Man, I'm hoping I find $10 today so I can get me a pizza." And I was like, dude, I literally looked at him and I said, "Man, I don't carry cash." And,
You know what you should have said? It's just like your odds of finding $10 are higher out there walking.
Yeah.
You're like, well, you have better odds of finding $10 outside this car. You
Yeah.
want me to stop? And then
No, $10. No, make it 25 and get your mouth going.
Dude, I've had that. Like
What?
somebody asks for $1, and then as you're like opening your wallet, they see you have a 20 in there, and they're like, "God bless you if you could give me that 20." And I'm just like, that sounds expensive. That sounds like expensive for God's blessing. I think there was a whole ass revolution in history because some guy was just like, "Nah, that's expensive for God's favor."
It costs
Martin
money
Lawrence.
to get God's favor, man. That's why they take
was Martin
donations
Lawrence.
every week.
It's Martin Luther.
But I dropped the dude off, and then he left. Like, he had way too much Axe on.
I was about to ask you what he smelled like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that makes me smell he was covering something up. It was either
Yeah.
like hard whiskey or the stanky.
Yeah, he wasn't all there.
Oh, really? You don't
Yeah, he jumped into a fucking car of a stranger.
Yeah, I mean, I look trustable.
You do.
Like, I got free pizza.
That word
today,
is
Cody.
trustworthy.
Yeah, like whenever I was handing out free pizza, I was like, that's one of the best parts, biggest perks about being fat is fluffy. I said fluffy, not fat, because fat kind of it hits people the wrong way, and fluffy doesn't. So I said fluffy, and is that people give you free food sometimes
Because they think you're hungry.
yeah. So, and here you go. And they called me lucky, and that's the way she goes.
I don't think that's how it works, Randy. I think you just have a problem saying no when strangers give you food. I think that's what we just learned.
He got into your car and then he asked for a ride. What are you supposed to say at that point? Get the fuck out, you psycho! Like, he'll kill you at that point. You have to give him a ride. That's brilliant, Cody. Cody, next time you're hitchhiking, just jump in their car.
Oh, that's not the first time this has happened to me. When I was delivering pizzas,
Lock your fucking car. What is wrong with you? I thought you were a man learning something when you were sharing this experience. I was just like, well, I think Randy knows the moral of this lesson. No, he didn't.
That was time number 16.
It was delivering pizzas, and I got back to my car, and there was just a dude sitting in it. And I was like, what's up, man? And he was like, you're going to give me a ride. And I was like, all right. And off we went. This was before Uber. God. This was before Uber existed, so.
That guy went home and fucking invented Uber, apparently.
He made me drop him off in the middle, like an alley in the middle of nowhere.
I wonder what happened.
How was
there's probably like some kind there's probably some like police report of a murder in that area, and Randy helped the guy escape.
Not on purpose. I just didn't want to die.
Purpose, because we literally have you on tape saying, okay, here we go. That's on purpose.
He's an accessory to some sort of crime. I love it.
The juiciest crime.
That's great.
Cody told me I didn't want to say no. So I didn't say no.
Oh, because he probably had to go. Oh, yeah. When they say you don't want to say no, just don't say no. Give them what they want.
I didn't. I drove him right wherever he told me.
Yeah, no, you're smart.
It was the opposite direction where I needed to go, too. And I was like, hey, I don't really need to go this direction. And he was like, you're going to go that direction. I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, Randy.
That was, and then I got robbed on Super Bowl night. That was fun because he had my insider. No. I mean, maybe, but probably not. Like, odds are slim. Anyways, I didn't. Yeah, I do a lot. No, used to.
Not anymore.
Yep.
I quit gambling. I lost all my money. I quit
again.
Gambling.
Yay.
But the guy comes in and he grabs, he walks over to the dude, my insider who was making pizzas, and I hear some screaming and I stand up. I was making banks for the next day for the drivers, and I stand up with a pile of money and I'm like, hey, what are you doing behind the counter? And the guy turns around and he has a fucking gun. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. And I was like, well, I got the money right here, man. And I brought him in and I just started handing him, what I had. And I was like, I got some more up front if you want that.
Damn it, Randy. You son of a bitch. You're like the guard dog that invites the cocksuckers in to rob the place.
Oh, you got peanut butter? I love you too.
Yeah,
here's what you got to do. You got to give him half of the fucking money and then explain the other half is die packed. So it's not a total loss.
Well, I explained that the safe was time delayed and it took 20 minutes. So I probably didn't want to wait on that. Because it was cool. I had just made like a $5,000 deposit. So he only walked away with like $700.
It's not cool if you got robbed after deposit. You have a weird lens of what cool means.
Well, no.
It's cooler than if you had lost everything else. Yeah.
I had already taken it to the bank. So
he could have lost $5,700. Instead, he lost $700.
I thought you were saying like, oh, it was a good thing there was a lot of money in the safe that was just robbed. I thought you were framing it like that. Sorry.
No. But yeah, and then the fucking cops couldn't find him, even though there was snow on the ground and there was tracks leading right up to wherever the fuck he went. So yeah, that was the time I got robbed. Pizza, man, pizza. People don't tell you, but it's really not the safest game out there.
Yeah, it's not a coward's game. You got to be a brave motherfucker to do that shit.
Yeah, people want rides and rob you. And
Well, gentlemen, this has been fun. I'm so happy to be back. Maybe we'll take another week off in the future and get rejuvenated once more.
Just remember, your delivery drivers only carry $20 on them to make change.
Except in the case that they take a bunch of cash in and they're driving home with, 100 or 150 or 200, enough to satisfy whatever.
I always wondered, how
does
does $20 make change? That doesn't make sense. It's not like we have a $40 bill.
Makes 21.
Well, if you have to take 2 deliveries, like back to back, you might need to make change on both.
They put you in a bad spot there when you can't make. That's all right. All right. Hey, Cody, you got anything else for tonight? Because we're gonna wrap up.
Never.
No, good.
You know how many times I've had to go to the fucking gas station and bust a 50?
Yes.
I wrecked my waveform trying to fix my microphone. That is apparently broken.
All right. Thank you, Cody, for your contributions tonight.
I tried. Welcome back, you asshole.
Appreciate it. I missed you, buddy.
Oh my
Randy,
God.
Randy, say the thing.
Let's bring this baby home.
Hey, everybody. I'm sorry I missed last week, but I'm sure you didn't mind. People don't mind when I'm not around, and that's fine. But,
They used to pay a premium for that, actually.
Yeah, they used to, right? Yeah. They can again. They can again. But every once in a while, when you're putting that paneling against the drywall, you need a little bit of glue, and that's what I am. So thank you so much for listening to this bullshit. We love it when you do. If you like what we do, you want to support the show, tell a friend.
Rem the Glue Dickman.
That's
I
right.
like that.
Tell a friend, leave a review. Randy's smoking cake. And if you'd like to see more than that, you can check out our Patreon, patreon.com/richdickman. And you can get in there. You can check it out. We got videos, and we'll get the Stonies again. We got to get back. We got to get back to our goal to get the Stonies going. But hey, it's there. Check it out. RichDickman.com
for free
for all your Dickman needs.
Even
okay. Click the merch tab. Get yourself some swag. It's probably going to be wordpress.richdickman.com or richdickman.wordpress.com. Yeah, nah.
Rim, what the fuck? What is the Patreon for?
Huh? No, that website's expensive. It's going to be like 2 months before we can get back into it.
How much did you gamble away?
Get a shirt. All right, go to Amazon. Get a shirt. Get 2 shirts. Get a Eat the Rich shirt. All right, because
Christmas is coming. Order now, and you might get it by then.
Amazon's
your
really good.
nephew's friend shirts.
Yeah, lots of shirts.
We also do infant. You can get the illustration of Ray.
Yeah.
And all the proceeds go to him for that new baby.
That's right. Ray had a baby, so give us money on Patreon.
Listen to our
friends
like disaster relief
at Not for Human Consumption Podcast. Love those guys. RichDickmanShow@gmail.com. At Rich Dickman Show on Twitter. Executive producer Randy is at Sir0 with an E. Cody, what are you, buddy?
I'm on the Twitter at Cody McCann at CODYMCCANN.
And he's a
Cody
sexy
Jeff Jarrett came back to
motherfucker.
AEW.
Sexy.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of more email spam as soon as I let the universe have my fucking
Oh, really?
Gmail on this show. Yeah, that's fun.
At least someone's listening. That's cool. Yeah. Producer Ryan at Ryan TRDS. My mother at Rem_Mama. And I am at Rem Dickman. Randy, the last part here. That's you. Do it.
All right.
Get it.
If you want to get all the content the patrons pay for, but for free, come to bit.do.
That's why we're not doing Stony Curiosity right now.
But free things are cool.
Yeah. I'm just trying to grow the Discord. You come in there, Rim will tell you once a week what time we're recording.
It's like Rem
and then
doesn't
half the time
economics.
We'll do it. Yeah. And if you want to be like Svensson, but not record on your local computer, make it easier on yourself, you can call our voicemail at 860-316-4776.
All Please empires fall, Randy. All empires fall.
How 4 many years left.
How many podcasts have I done? You did the math,
2,
right?
3. Oh, yeah, you've done, what was it? 302.
302. Really?
Yeah.
If you add 114 to these, we're at 302.
No, I was just I was trying to guesstimate it.
You're way off. It's 400 close to now, bud.
Guessing is hard. Shut up.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, like I said, empires.
I didn't want to do the math. I don't want you to have a reason to quit.
Oh, I don't need a reason. I don't. Yeah, this is fun. Cody, I love you, buddy. It's good to see you again and talk to you. Randy, stop thinking you're a big shot. All right, stop ignoring me during the week. I can't deal with that. I need the attention.
Well, what it is some lady walks by all the time, and one time she stopped and she said, "Are you texting at your desk? You can't text at your desk." And then she went, "I'm just kidding." And I was like, "Oh,
She wasn't really kidding.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know who this bitch is. You know, like,
Stripper.
is she important?"
Doesn't matter. Tripper.
See, you just have to paint yourself like an idiot that wastes time. When she was just like, "You can't text at your desk," you should have been like, "Yeah, I know. The desk doesn't have its phone number."
No, what I wanted to say was I was watching porn. That's what I wanted to say. But, you know, it was my second day, so I figured.
Thanks again,
not how
everybody. We will be back
Second
next
date.
week. Good night.
Bye. See you.
Maddie, you bitch. Send me the fucking toilet video of the flushing backwards. I want to see the toilet flush in Australia.
He can roll like a motherfucker. Did you see that?
I don't know how it works either, Cody, but you're right, man. He did. But he was here, and I was going to yell at him, get me the goddamn video of the toilet flushing backwards.
Oh my God, I have some flour downstairs. I'm going to make me a blunt.
Get in there. Wait, was that the one with tobacco in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I just call that a big ass motherfucker.
Bam.
There we go.
Why the fuck? Now we gotta use Craig, Kristen.